celebrating our special year in the Isle of Man, and one of the things about the special year is that it's a great place to live and work. And one of those kind of Manx connection things is that we had a chap who's moved over here in October, and his job, amazing job, is to help coordinate satellites that fly around the Earth for imaging purposes. And yeah, I know. And he said basically, why don't we do a thing that we can try and get a picture of the Isle of Man in all its glory in June, to sort of celebrate what's great about living in the Isle of Man. And these satellites are so amazingly accurate that basically, even from sort of their orbit around, they can pick up something about 30 centimetres across.
So these are shots taken this morning on the site of the old Victoria Road prison, which has of course now been cleared for some time. A lot of activity, of course, ahead of Prince William's visit around here. Security, though, doesn't seem to be anywhere near on the levels when he was last year. Maybe the situation in Northern Ireland has part to do with that. But anyway, even at the last minute, a few people got wind of what was going on. They were rushing out of offices, and just to see the sight of this chopper coming down, and the Governor was waiting with also the Chief Constable and other dignitaries to greet the Prince, who of course is well known for being a TT fan.
Yeah, I'm an ecosystem manager. A bit of a mouthful. So my role is to basically help this lab come to life and create the ecosystem environment that it's made for. So bringing entrepreneurs, investors, mentors together to help these entrepreneurs create, innovate and grow.
So we're just moments to go before the lap of honour around the TT course gets ready to start. There's going to be a minute of noise promised when all the bikes you can see here today are going to open up their throttles and really rev it up. Behind me you can see the bus that is going to be taking the friends and relatives of Dan around the course. Truly a sense here of people I'm talking to that they either didn't know him personally, he meant so much to them, and Dan has touched so many people's lives.
I think both sides, had the opportunity to listen to each other, which was really important. Hopefully they will reflect as we will reflect.
Well, it's been an extremely interesting visit. Obviously, we've made our case. But it's been a two-way learning process, I think, and it's my first visit ever to the Isle of Man, and I've really enjoyed it, and I think we go away with some interesting things to think about. But above all, the open registers are coming, and I very much hope the Isle of Man will decide to embrace that.
Here we go, everyone is on the line, all set for another MT Parish walk. 2, 1... So here we are at the finish line of the MT Parish walk, and here are the pictures of Rich Gerald coming in to a big reception here. Everyone wishing him well to come over the line. 15 hours, 25 minutes. Not a record, but that is for him making it his 5th win.
The night was long, I tell you, really long, but do you know what, it was worth it. It was worth it.
To quote Steve Redgrave, if I ever say I want to do this again, shoot me.
Well, once it's done in time for Tynwald Day, that's a wonderful addition to Tynwald Day, but we'd set ourselves a target of end of June, so we've managed that target.
Now, and school children have been involved in this, of course.
They have. We invited school children from across the island to take part. They've all each been given a raised bed, and they were all asked the same question, and that was to design a garden based on their interpretation of their environment around them and how special it is to them.
The public have really not been involved as anything like as much as we would have liked. The government's gone ahead and taken the decision. We've broadly supported it. We can see advantages in all this, but it would have been nice if there'd been a wider public debate.
We're in Groudle Glen. Groudle Glen was a major part of the Victorian infrastructure, the start of the holiday trade on the Isle of Man, and it was developed by a chap called Broadbent. And he built the Groudle Hotel at the top of the glen. He planted the whole of this glen, and he built the wheelhouse you can see behind us and the wheel, initially for the purpose of pumping water up to the Groudle Hotel.
It's certainly not the original structure that's here. As Chris has mentioned, there is some uncertainty as to where the wheel itself came from. But I should imagine that date of 1893, it's more than likely it came from one of the mines as they were in the decline, and perhaps that of Foxdale.